Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a cook and clean with me. This is kind of like what I do every evening as far as an evening routine goes. But anyways, we're going to be making some chicken with a creamy sauce with sun-dried tomatoes and garlic and spinach. Anyways, I hope you enjoy.
A pretty picture for the ones that are lost.
So ordinarily I like to start with washing my dishes first. It's just something I dread doing, so I try to go ahead and get it over with. But anyways, our dishwasher is not working. I think I mentioned that in a previous video. But anyways, while we're waiting on the part to come in and to get it fixed, I do wash them by hand. And I have this little dish strainer that I got at Walmart that sits on the left side of my sink. But I usually just put the dishes in there and let them dry, and then when they're finished I put them away. So I did want to tell you guys about this new cleaner that I've been using. It's by Love and Planet, and I also have the all-purpose cleaner, but I'm using the dish soap right now. But it smells so good. It's in the scent vanilla and yuzu, and I love it. It's one of my most favorite cleaners right now, so I got it at Target. So if you get the chance, you need to go check it out. So whenever I'm cleaning or in the evenings when I'm cooking dinner or after I cook dinner, I like to run my diffuser. So I'm going to turn my diffuser on and add a few drops of spearmint essential oil. And now I'm just using that all-purpose spray that I was telling you about earlier. It's by Love and Planet in the scent yuzu vanilla, but it is so good. It smells so good. I'm going to go back and get some more. And now I'm just going to put all the dishes away that have had time to dry in the dish strainer so I can start cooking.
A pretty picture for the ones that are lost in life. But even dreamers have the power to save a friend. And I know you are afraid that you fail again. You can take it to the grave, but
So right now I'm just going to cut up this chicken breast that I have. I'm just trimming a little bit of the fat off. It's already trimmed, but I like to trim it just a little bit more. But anyways, I'm just going to cut it up into small little pieces. That way it cooks really fast.
you say you haven't been yourself for a long time. Barely awake and it is already on.
And now I'm just going to add a little bit of olive oil, probably about 2 tablespoons or maybe 1.5 tablespoons to the pan, and I'm going to turn it on high to begin with until it starts browning, and then I turn it down on low. And I love this little salt keeper that I was just using. I have Himalayan pink salt in there, and you just add the salt in there and I can keep it out. It's kind of decorative and it looks nice. And now I'm chopping up the sun-dried tomatoes. And I have 3 sun-dried tomatoes. You can add more to your taste, whatever you like, but usually 3 does good. And I'm just adding a little bit of water to kind of deglaze the bottom of the pan so anything doesn't stick that I put in there, because we're going to be putting heavy cream in later and sometimes it can stick, so I just added a little bit of water so it's less sticky. And I'm adding 2 tablespoons of garlic, and that's the already minced garlic that you can buy in a jar, and then adding the sun-dried tomatoes. So now I'm just adding the heavy whipping cream with everything else, and then I'm going to be adding some spinach in here, but in a few minutes you'll see that I have to actually add a little more heavy whipping cream because it's just not, it wasn't enough. But this is a low carb, keto friendly meal for those of you who are on keto or low carb. We don't do keto here. I have done it in the past, but it didn't work for me, but we still enjoy some of the meals occasionally.
I try to fix it. I try to picture someone else but you.
And now I'm just putting a little bit of garlic and olive oil in the pan just to kind of saute the spinach just a little bit. And you could also add like mushrooms or any kind of vegetables that you would like at this point. But today we're just doing some spinach.
You said tomorrow. Let's see what happens, but it's plain to see.
So this whole meal only takes about 25 minutes to make, and it's very inexpensive. I had most of the things on hand already, but anyways, my kids like it, my husband like it, so I would recommend that you try it.
Tonight, don't want this to be over. Any second we're all burned down. If we stay here, we'll probably drown.
So after cooking, I'm just going to clean up around my stove and any mess that I might have made in that area. I didn't do it before because I knew I was going to be cooking, so I waited until after to do that part. And so I have a really bad habit about hanging my cleaning bottles on my oven. For some reason, I'm not sure why I do that, but we have this handle that sticks out, and I always wind up putting my cleaning bottles there, but I need to get out of the habit of that. But that's what you seen me doing earlier, is taking those off. And ordinarily I use a stainless steel cleaner, but I'm actually out of it right now, so I was just using the Method glass and surface cleaner on my refrigerator. It did an okay job. I do prefer the Wyman stainless steel cleaner over this one though.
Over, and we're starting a riot tonight. Don't want this to be over. Any second we're all burned down.
Now I'm just going to mop my floor a little bit. I'm using my spin mop. I'm not getting out the big bucket with the water. It's just dampened, and I'm using the Method squirtin' mop in the mint scent, or I think it may be eucalyptus mint, I'm not sure. But it's a very good smell. I like using it, especially in the evenings when I want to do it just a quick mop and I don't want to do like a deep clean mopping. And now I'm just moving on to cleaning my bathroom up a little bit. I'm not doing a real deep clean, but just stuff that I like to do a couple times a week.
Funny how the story goes, little hope but bigger dreams. They try to bring a sucker down, singing louder than the crowd. Listen the rhythm, I'm feeling brand new. Keep pushing forward, it's gonna save you.
So I'm just using that same cleaner that I was using in the kitchen in here, and it says that you can use it on granite. It doesn't specify marble, but this is marble. It didn't hurt it. I'm not saying that you should use it on your marble. I'm just saying it did fine on mine, and our backsplash is mother of pearl, so it did an okay job on cleaning that. It does not disinfect. That's the only thing I don't love about it, but most of the time I don't use a disinfectant on my marble and mother of pearl anyways. So I'm using the Method glass cleaner just to clean the mirror off because it gets toothpaste on there all the time. So I feel like I do this over and over, and by the next day it never really looks any better, but at least I am cleaning it. And for the toilet, I like to use the Method anti-back spray, and I like the spearmint. I don't know if it's spearmint or mint scent, but anyways, that's my favorite one out of all of those. I was using the 7th generation disinfectant spray, and it worked really good as far as cleaning, but I really didn't like the smell. I don't love the smell of this one either, but I do like it a whole lot better than the 7th generation. And then for the inside of the toilet, I'm using Lysol toilet bowl cleaner, and I just put that in there and I let it sit for a while, and then I wash the toilet out afterwards.
The sun is getting warmer, but when we soar away among the clouds, the sky is just a border, but when we're floating up.
And this is a Lysol cleaner with peroxide. And I like to use this in the bathtub because it does kill germs and disinfect, and it's really good at cleaning, and it's bubbly, so it gets the grout clean around the bathtub. And I also like to use it around the bottom of the toilet as well, and even sometimes on the toilet. It does a nice job. The only thing I don't love about it is that the smell kind of chokes me up a little bit. It's not as strong as bleach, but it is a little strong compared to like Method or Mrs. Meyer's cleaners. And I always just rinse the bathtub out afterwards. This is my huge Braves cup that we got from the Braves game. But anyways, I just rinse it out and get all the residue off of it. And now I'm just going to go through, instead of vacuuming, I'm just using my broom because there wasn't a whole lot that needed to be done. So I just got my broom to sweep up what was in there before I mop the floor.
'Cause I got you, don't wanna show us off, but you're my all that I need. Trying to sugarcoat, but I'm flying so high, I don't even know.
And now I'm just going in again with that same spin mop that was just dampened, and using the Method spray and mop. There was something stuck on my floor there just a little bit, so I had to get some tissue paper and try to scrub that off. But anyways, it does a nice job of cleaning every time I've used it.
The smoke in the mirrors are memories, now the sun's gone down.
So that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Please consider subscribing before you go, and if you like videos like this, please leave it in the comments below. And if you have any ideas on some videos you would like to see me do, please leave it in the comments below. And thank you again, and I'll see you in the next video.
This ain't no sugarcoated